Hi, my name is Kat. Thank you for joining me today for this Pilates sequence. I will be using a ring. If you don't have one, you can always use a ball or a mini dumbbell or just mimic the movements without anything in your hands. As always, listen to your body, modify where needed, and let's get started. We're going to start laying down on your mat, holding the ring up above your shoulders, feet hip distance apart. And we'll just start by a little rock through our pelvis, so our lower back. So on your exhale, push your lower back down, scoop your belly in. And then on your inhale, create that little gap underneath your lower back. So exhale, rocking the hips. Inhale, release. Our Pilates breath is out through the mouth, through pursed lips. And then inhale through the nose. So the purpose of that breath is to activate the deep core. Let's do one more. And then finding our neutral spine. So you've got that little gap. Your hips are in line with your pubic bone. And then your arms are nice and straight. We're going to reach up to the sky, keeping your mid-back down, and then push your shoulder blades into the floor. So lifting away, rounding through the shoulders, and then pushing back. So there's no movement anywhere else in the body except for the shoulder blades. Keeping the neck nice and long. Let's do one more. Now holding in shoulder blades connected and neutral spine. Now lift the right leg, and as you do so, make sure your hip hasn't dropped to that side. We'll bring one of the handles underneath your head and one above. Now if you don't have one, you're going to mimic the movement, keeping your elbow to the sky. You can hold a ball or a dumbbell to be similar movements. Okay, so we'll do a toe tap and then a bicep curl, pushing it down towards your forehead. Little toe tap and squeeze the ring. So as you do this, make sure there's no movement in the lower back. So when we lift and lower, that stays still. So you want to feel a wrapping, firm feeling in the core. Chest nice and open. Let's do another 4. I've counted correctly. We've got 1. Beautiful. Let's plant that foot down without shifting through the hips. We lift the other and swap hands. So toe tap, bicep curl. Four more. 2. Last one. Beautiful work. Bring that foot back down. Remove the ring. Holding it up above the shoulders. Shoulder blades grounded. Now we rock through the hips. Push your lower back down and lift both legs up. Knees in line with hip. Now we drop 1 and lift. Drop and lift. You don't have to bring your toe all the way to the floor. If you feel your lower back start to lift, then keep your movements small. Otherwise, if it's too much for your lower back, you can alternate lifting instead of alternate lowering. Then if you want to add on more, we reach, and then bring it back in. If you want to add on more, then we extend the leg out long. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Keep that lower back connected. Keep the wrapping of your corset. Re-engaging the core if it starts to let go. Any back pain, bring the feet down, reset. Come back in when you're ready. Let's do 2 more, both sides. Beautiful. Bring the feet down and pop the ring in between your thighs. All right, now squeeze the thighs together so your knees are in line with your hips. Arms resting down by your side, shoulder blades flat to the floor, chest open. Exhale to lift, tuck your tailbone under and really squeeze into the glutes and then come back down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So keep that tension on the ring the whole time if you have it. If you've got a ball, you can have the ball in between the legs. Otherwise, just bridges as normal if you don't have a ring. Now hold it up. Squeeze in, out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we go up, down for 8, 7, 6. Keep that squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Combo out, in, down, up, out, in, out, down, up for 8, 7. Keep squeezing into the glutes, firm into the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Whew. Let the legs go side to side. Hello inner thighs, hello glutes. And we'll bring the ring to the outside of the thighs and imprint your spine, knees in line with hips, arms relaxed. Actually, let's go interlace behind the head for this one. So protect the neck with your thumbs on either side, lengthen the back of the neck, and slightly bring your chin in like you're trying to say yes to someone. Now on your exhale, we lift the head, and then inhale, bring it back down. Now if you want to do this with the feet on the floor, that's an option too. If your lower back needs a little bit of a release, bring the knees in closer to you and it won't be as intense. Look towards your thighs when you come up, keeping that lower back glued down and trying to flatten into the belly when you lift. Not pulling on the neck stays in the same position the whole time, lengthened and leaning into your hands. Then you have the option to add on. We crunch, tap, lift, release. Whew. We exhale, inhale, exhale, release. Four more. Last one. Release, bring the legs down with control. Ooh, definitely starting to warm up that body now. Taking that off. Lengthen your legs nice and long, zip them together, point the toes, reach the ring over the head. On your exhale, push your lower back into the mat and reach towards your legs. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, reach. You have the option of staying half roll up, or we roll the whole way. Try and keep your legs grounded. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, reach, and then tuck that tailbone under, roll down, articulating through the spine with control and overhead. Legs stay active. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you roll down. Inhale, reach. Exhale as you roll up. If you want to really challenge yourself, take away that long lever and bring the ring into your chest. Oh, a little bit harder to get up. My feet are lifting a little bit. Whichever version you're doing. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Beautiful work. Bring the feet wide. Just let them fall side to side. Awesome. Hug them in. And just put that ring down for a moment. A little rock. So you can either roll to your side and come up, or we're going to roll forward and back to come up, but rolling through the spine with control using your core. So we come up and go again. Rolling like a ball. We'll just do a few. Try not to go onto your neck. Try to go smoothly through the spine. And then holding at the top. Sitting on the back of the sit bones, scoot that lower belly, shoulders back. You can extend the legs if you wish for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Opposite elbow to knee, take a nice stretch. And then twist the other way. Awesome. Sitting cross-legged, or kneeling, or legs extended, whatever feels best for you. Wherever you are, we just want a straight spine. So you can always raise your hips up on a pillow or a block or something to be a little higher so it's more comfortable to keep a straight spine. So for this one, it's a bit of a mobility exercise, but also oblique control and thoracic spine range of motion. So we want to try and wrap your corset on and utilize that side belly, so your obliques. Bringing the hands up so we're like an angel halo. So we come down on your exhale, pulse with the elbows twice, and then inhale up through center. So we pulse, pulse, up through center, and try and keep your core wrapped in to minimize the shake of the legs. There will be a little movement. Now, if you have scoliosis, however, though, let the hips move a little bit if you need to. Try to get that elbow as far behind as you can. Four more, both sides. 2. Last one. Bring it down. Into legs behind, open up the chest. Into legs in front and round. And do a nice side stretch. and over. Awesome work. Now let's flip it over. And come down onto your belly. And hands in a bit of a W position. So we're going to ground down through the hips, anchoring them down, and then straighten your legs and point your toes. We use our glutes, our belly lifting up, and if you have lower back issues, you can utilize your pelvic floor as well. So squeezing that pelvic floor, you're trying to stop yourself from peeing, that will help wrap that corset around. So we exhale to lift and inhale to lower. And trying to get the shoulder blades together as much as possible, lifting the hands and the elbows. So it's more about the height of the arms and the activation of the upper back than it is about the height of the body. Keeping your neck nice and long. Keep wrapping that belly in. For 3, 2, hold it up on 1, reach in, reach in, reach in, 7, 6, 5, open up that chest, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, leg side to side. Relax for a moment. Now if your lower back is getting a little bit aggravated with that one, next time you do it, go a little lower and you can use your hands, okay? Otherwise, we're going to come higher. So with your ring, really, really important to use your glutes with this one to support your lower back. If your glutes aren't on, it's going to be dumping into your lower back and it won't feel very nice. So squeeze into the glutes and really push your hips down. We try and lift our belly up so our belly button almost comes off the floor. So arms straight, legs active, glutes on. Exhale, trying to get that belly button almost up and then down. Exhale, pushing down on the ring, pull your shoulder blades back. And inhale, release. You can always open the feet a little wider and turn the toes out as well to decompress the spine a little bit more. We got 5 more. Beautiful work. Release. Come into a rounded shell stretch, so like child's pose, but higher. Shimmy it out. And drop the hips all the way back and take a breath here. Now with our ring, you can do this without the ring if you like, but if you want a little bit of playtime and also it's a bit of support as well, put it in between the chest. So not long ways because that'll feel really awkward. So vertical, okay? And right on where you would do CPR on that chest plate there, just above where the rib bit splits off into your cage. So from there up until almost the breastbone. So you can either be in a tabletop position if push-ups is not your favorite friend. Otherwise we can come into a half plank or the full. Now your hands are just a little wider than shoulders. Spread your fingers pointing forward. And we inhale on the way down, and then exhale will help you spring back up. Inhale down, exhale up. About 4 more. And drop it down. Roll out those wrists. Awesome. Now plant the feet and roll up one vertebrae at a time. All the way up to standing, shoulders back. Do a few shoulder circles. And a little swing from side to side. Awesome. Let's do some hip circles to loosen up the hips before we start moving through our standing sequence. And then back the other way. All right. Come into a wide sumo squat position or plie position. Toes turned out, holding the ring forward. Nice tall posture. So on your exhale, you come down, give the ring a squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, inhale. If you've got a ball, you can just hold the ball. If you've got dumbbells, you can do a punch and reach, or maybe just bicep curls. Or free hands, just whatever you want to do. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it out. How we lift up and down with opposite heels lifting, alternating sides. Four, 3, 2, last one, both sides. Hold here and pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, other side. Pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heel, but keep the arms up. I'm going to bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Give it a little squeeze behind your head if you can. Eight more. Come down and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on. 1. Reach it forward. Nice and low. Just hold. Swing the arms to distract yourself from the thighs. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring it down. Woo, wowzers. Bring it in. Alright, step behind into a lunge position. Square off those hips so your feet are hip distance apart so you're not on a tightrope, okay? And back heel is lifted, Feet are parallel. Reach the ring forward. Let's go down and forward. So we're not going forward and back with the body, just up and down. Shoulders stay stacked over the hips for this one. Good, come down. Hold. We twist towards the leg and back. Twist and back. Squeeze, squeeze. Try not to move the hips. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach it forward. Lift the heel, bend the elbows. Point the elbows forward. Angel halo. Lift and lower that heel. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Pulse again. 10, 9, 8. Oh my gosh, balance. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heel. Reach forward. Let's step it in. Push it away. Squeeze. Push it away. All your weight is on your front foot. Spine is straight. We're hinging forward to activate into the glute, not just the thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the ring down. Now I'm going to go side on. You stay where you are, just so you can see what we're doing here. So we hinge forward, straight spine, lift, lower, lift, lower. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Ooh, shake it out. Let's do the other side. Reaching forward. Thinking good posture. Two more. Good, let's come back down. And we twist. Center. Keep your hips pointing forward. Rotating shoulders, obliques. Two more. Reach forward. Now, heel lift and lower. Heel lift and lower. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heel. Now lean forward, shoulders back, spine straight. We step it in, push away, in, push away. Keep your hips level. Squeeze the elbows in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay where you are. Pop your wing down, bring it down. Square off those hips. Good. Lift. Taps. Your standing leg is slightly bent. Spine straight, shoulders back. Lift and lower of the straight leg, point your toe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out, oh my goodness. All right. Pop your ring down. Stand at the back of your mat. Soften into the knees, round the spine. Rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Hold your elbows, little rock from side to side. And walk yourself out into a plank. Widen your feet a little bit more than your hips. You can drop your knees if you need to. You can hold in a stationary position and even come to your elbows if you need to. Otherwise, you're going to tap the shoulders, trying not to shift your weight too much from side to side, so minimal shifting. Three more, both sides. Ooh. Child's pose. Alright, come down onto your side. This is a little bit fiddly. You can do it without the ring if you want to. If you don't have a ring, you'll be doing it without, so you can't really use a ball for this one. So we're popping your ankle through the ring on top of the handle. Okay, nice long line with the body, and then push that top hip away, so then it's stacked on top of your bottom hip and there's a bit of a gap under your ribs. Neck nice and relaxed. Bottom foot flex to help anchor it down. Top foot point. We lift, so it's a low range lift because the ring will stop you. Flex and bring it down. Point to lift, flex to lower. So we've got a firmness in the belly, not a full squeeze, but just the stabilizers. Great. Getting coordination to the brain with that foot pattern. Both legs are active, moving with intention. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up, flex and pulse, pushing to the ring. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the knee in, go over the ring, in and through, in and over, in and through. Keep the foot nice and flexed, kicking with your heel, straightening the knee completely. We've got 6 more to go. And then this last one, you're going to bring your foot on that top handle. Push down, release, down, release, down, release. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then a little pulses on the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Connect on 1. Now that bottom leg goes up and down. Try not to collapse into the ribs. Keep that bottom foot flexed. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, little circles or squares or whatever shape that is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Whew. All right, bring that forward. You're going to have the elbow underneath your shoulder. You can either have knees stacked or come up into a full side plank. So lifting up, body nice and long. Okay, we'll do dip and push. Dip and push. So if you don't have a ring, you can do a little lift and lower of a dumbbell or your ball. Five, four, three, two, one. Just bring it up and hold. Reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. All right, other side. Get it fiddly getting into place. Lining the hips, lifting the ribs. Flex that bottom foot. Point and flex. You keep the legs super active. The more you activate and move with intention, the more you'll get out of it. Four, three, two, and 1. Push into the ring for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee in and kick. Knee in and kick. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Stay on top. You're going to push down into that handle. And you'll find it. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just above. Hover. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Connect to the ring. Hold it still. Bottom leg up and down, up and down. Squeezing inner thigh. Keep the foot flexed. Try not to collapse into the ribs. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toes. Circle. And back the other way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Coming up onto your elbow underneath the shoulder, stacking the knees, nice long line with the body, or you can come into your full side plank. With or without your ring, dip and push, dip and push. Try not to round your shoulders. Having your arm extended out like this does kind of invite the body to flex, so try and keep your posture aligned. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Stagger the legs. Lean over towards the feet. And then down onto your elbow. Swap the legs the other way. Big lean. And other way. Awesome work. Last little round on our backs and then we're stretching. So, neutral spine, a little gap under your lower back. Re-engage that core. Right hand ring, handle goes to the left thigh. Up to you how much you want to push into it. The more resistance you add, the more you're going to get out of it. Okay, your free leg comes up and your free arm comes up. Now you can either keep this neutral spine, or if you want to be a little bit more grounded and supported, you can tuck the lower back down. So just see what works best for you. So we lift out and in, out and in, keeping that firmness in your core, no seesawing through the lower back. It's either up or down. Now you have the option to keep your foot grounded. If you want to level up, definitely imprint if you're doing this version. And then you have to push a little harder. So out and in. Four, three, two, one. Hold it out. Pulse the knee in or the hand in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Took away a while for my brain to get that one. All right, let's swap it over. Back to your neutral or your imprint. When you're ready, lengthen and in. Lengthen and in. We use our breath at the hardest part of the exercise, which is when we're bringing it in against resistance. You have the option of staying here or imprint, lift, push into that ring. The lower the leg goes as well, the more load. So you can do quite high if you need to, especially if you've got clicky hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. And extend, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. So that would have worked with the ball if you didn't have a ring or a ball. I hope you were really creative with that one. All right, hug those knees in. Little rock from side to side. One more exercise. Now you have the option of just doing normal bridges with both feet on the floor, especially if you've got lower back issues. If you do have a ring or a ball, you can place it under your foot. Otherwise, have your leg floating in a single leg bridge. So I'm going to have it horizontal, so it's like a little shelf for the middle of the foot. I'm going to try and square off the feet as much as you can. Relax the shoulders and lift and lower. Try to lift evenly, squeezing into that booty and hamstring. Oh, 4 more. Awesome work. Awkwardly trying to shift it over. Alright. Align and lift and lower. Driving into your leg that's connected to the earth. Squeeze into the booty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Ooh. Well done. We'll use our ring for our stretch as well. So place it on your foot. Nice hamstring stretch. And then we finally get to relax the core and deepen the breath in and out of the nose. And then keeping both of your sit bones grounded, I'm going to lift it out to the side. Try and keep your legs straight so you can feel that inner thigh stretch. If you feel like your body's wanting to follow your leg, counterbalance by reaching your arm out. And bring your legs through center and twisting the other way. So we're lifting the hip up and over. Try and keep your legs straight. And then reach behind with your chest nice and open. And we'll stretch all the way down that IT band into the glute. You may feel it in your belly, back and chest as well, depending on your individual body. And bringing it back through center. We'll swap feet. Opening out to the side. And through center, swap hands into your twist. And back through center. And move the ring. Bring the feet as wide as your mat, arms in a cactus position. Let the knees windshield wiper from side to side. It's such a good movement to do, especially for hip and lower back and groin health. And the next time your legs go over to the left, hold them there. If you want to deepen the stretch, your bottom foot, so your left foot comes up onto that top knee, and then turn your head in the same direction as your feet. And release, come through center, let them drop them over to the other side. Optional to bring that bottom foot, your right foot onto your left knee and turning your head. And coming back through center, bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Just hold here for 3 breaths. Let yourself melt into the earth. Calming the nervous system, calming the mind. And bring those legs together, hug your knees in, give yourself a little cuddle. Coming into our happy baby, grabbing the backs of the thighs or the soles of the feet to try and push your shoulder blades and your tailbone down. And we'll roll to the side. Come up to any comfortable seated position. We'll meet with our hands together in prayer. Let's take a moment to feel deep, deep gratitude for your magnificent body. Being grateful for this time you've given to nourish it like the gift that it is. Bring your hands to your forehead. Gratitude for this time you've also nourished your beautiful mind. And I thank you for spending this time with me. Namaste.